What's good, y'all? Kabeh here again to do another simple breakdown, and we are back after I think 3 weeks that I took off YouTube because I removed my wisdom teeth. So for a while, like I couldn't talk, and then I just removed the stitches and shit, so I can come back and talk and make these videos for y'all again. I wish I had shit on the ball to just release, but I didn't. But yeah, we're back. So today we're gonna do a simple breakdown. This is a sample that I made a couple days ago. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. I've been doing more of like this simple pop ideas recently that I could like see a song on top of, than doing those complex samples that I was making before. But I'm gonna continue to making them. I just haven't had any ideas for those recently. So, as we always do, let's listen to the sample first, and then we can come back and break it down. So let's do it. Nice, nice. So as I said, it's a pretty simple idea. Um, and I can see a song on top of it. It's pretty clear to me that I'm serving the song doing this. So, okay, let's start with the breakdown. So I started with these guitar chords. These I play with this guitar that I have in the back of all my videos. This is a cheap acoustic guitar that I bought like a couple years ago. It's so fucked up now. It's an nylon guitar. I mean, fuck it. I bought it some time ago, and sometimes I just pull it up to like play it. There's something really cool about acoustic guitars. I think that the fact that I can just pull it at any time and just start playing it, I think is really cool. So this is probably what I did, honestly. And then I just put up the microphone. And I already talked about this before. Like, this is a life hack, having like this arm thing plugged into my desk. I can at all times just pull up my microphone and record. So this is what I did. I don't remember which chords these are, but they're simple chords because I cannot play complex chords. A couple of things about this. These noises I made sure to keep, like this one that I accidentally like play, like I kept this on purpose because I think it gives it a nice texture that cannot be replicated with, like a plugin. So this is what I did. This is what started this idea. Let's see the mixing for this guitar, honest actually. So I have an audio effect rack going to nothing. This is doing anything. I have a doubler 4, Valhalla vintage verb, and a Pro Q3. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. On the guitar group, I don't have anything. And then I did a delay thing, and this is something that I'm doing a lot recently. I've been like bouncing my delays and my reverbs so I can play around with them more. So this is the delay. Okay, nice. So this was done with movement from output, the plugin. I bounced the delay. I have it going into a shaper box with a width automation, a filter with like the mix really low just to give it a movement, and pan in automation that I do a lot. There's another shaper box automating here for a side chain. Let me see, where does it come on? Like right here. And I bring it up an octave. So this is what I did here with the guitar delay. After I did this, I did these vocals. I recorded these myself with this microphone that I'm talking right now, and this is how they sound. This is funny because I'm literally just mumbling. I'm not saying anything. There's no words in this. I'm literally just mumbling. But I think it sounds good. I wish I'd said something, but I cannot do lyrics to save my life, so I just mumble here. I recorded with this microphone. Let's see. Mixing, I have it going to NS1. It's a noise reduction from Waves. Really good noise reduction. Then Metatune, it's Slate Digital's Autotune. Vocal Bender, which is a Little Alter Boy type plugin by Waves. So this is going 3 semitones down. The format, I think each and every one of these should be going to different. Nah, this is straight 2. This is 2, yeah. So the last one changes the format. And Tape, which is a plugin by Baby Audio that they just released. It's a tape plugin. So this is it for the vocals, like the vocal chain. Then they grow into the groove, and then we have a Pro Q3 J37 tape plugin by Waves. I Heart New York, it's a parallel compressor, just to give it a little more body. Isotope movement too, I'm using it here. Baja delay and cleverb or cleverb, I never know how to pronounce it. So this is the vocals, and with the guitar, this is how they sound. Which is the heart of this idea, right? Like acoustic guitar, simple chords, pop chords. These are probably open chords too. Simple guitar chords, not even a melody on top. Some vocals to give it more ambience, and this is basically the core of the sample. I was watching Ian Kirkpatrick's breakdown of the New Rules song. Actually, this sample is called Rules because I have just watched that. And he uses Exhale. Exhale is a plugin. It's a soundbank from Contact, if y'all don't know. that I used to use a lot back in the day. It was so good, but I stopped using it. I don't know, like just because. And I'm coming back to it because it's so good and I've been using it in a lot of stuff. And since I've been doing more of like this pop oriented shit recently, it just fits so much. So this is a couple of vocal chops from Exhale. I just did them on my keyboard and bounced it to audio so I can, fuck around with them, and this is how they sound. Really, like really repetitive, as y'all can see, which is cool because you want to have that type of repetition. As I said, I just played on the keyboard and then bounce it to audio. And let's look more into them, see what we can take from these. So I have this one chop that just repeats every 2 bars. Then on the last repetition, I bring it down an octave. So this is going down an octave. It's a simple going down an octave. And then I threw in some reverb and I bounced the reverb too. This is how the reverb sounds. And I don't know how it did this. Probably with the vintage verb. I'm not sure. But I just bounced the reverb and I chopped it up, reversed it an octave up. So we're landing on the next section of the song. So, and this is how it sounds. Similar thing here with the chop and the reverb. I have the knees, the sweeper, sweeping the low frequencies, Valhalla delay, and vintage verb on this, and like same idea here. Just another reverb pulling up the next section. And then we have this last chop. Again, I just did it on exhale, then bounced it. For the mixing these, then it's the sweeper sweeping the low end. This is how it looks. I love Denise the sweeper. Nothing on the group, so these are just like really simple vocal chops, and I'm gonna be using more of those because I love them. And this is literally the sample. I have a texture, which is really cool actually. This texture is really interesting. And it just repeats. The way I did this, this is, if I'm not mistaken, my recording. Yeah, my guitar recording. I just grabbed this final part. I think it was really nice. It's a texture. I love doing textures out of things that I recorded myself because they're not just like splice textures. I don't know. There's a color to it, like no one has this exact sound. I think it's really cool. And what I did was to put it in time so it actually like matches the tempo of the sample. So and I usually do that a lot. This a lot. Like I put textures on time just to give it more of a I don't know, like a bounce, like a pacing. This last section, I just brought up the guitar an octave up just a little bit to create this movement and this push and pull feeling. So this is how it sounds before that actually happens. And then we come back. It's like this push and this pull. So I think it's really nice. And I just add this little vocal with a lot of reverb, and then I cut the reverb right before the guitar hits again, which is really interesting, which is really cool. I've used this same audio clip a bunch of times before. This is like a field recording from Splice. Band chatter. And I always come back to this recording and pick like little bits and pieces. So this is where I took the vocal from. You know, I don't know, I think it's cool and interesting and fun. So I just grabbed that little vocal part and used it here. And this is basically the sample. Structure-wise, what I'm thinking is what is gonna serve the song the better. So, as I said, this is a simple guitar idea. That I could see like simple drums or just vocal on top. So I'm just playing around with the structure-wise, the chords being the same throughout the whole thing. This delay, I change octaves depending on the section, and then I use the vocals to actually call out those different sections. So, we begin with just my vocals, then this like pop, exhale vocals come in. Then I have another layer of those pop, exhale vocals coming in too. When we reach the next section, now we don't have vocals, but the delay changes pitch. So it goes up an octave. Which elevates the guitar a bit, And then we can come back to this vocal to a more to a home place, like we listened to this before, we heard this before. This is what's going like through my head when I'm thinking about like structure. And it's not like a rule. I just do whatever sounds nice. So this is basically it. And from the master, I just use virtual tape machines like I always do. So yeah, this is basically it for the sample. I really appreciate you if you stuck to this part. Check out Outofideas.co, the website, my one-shot kit, Eagle. It's been up there for a couple weeks, and I couldn't appreciate the support more. It's been amazing. It's been incredible. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. Like this video, subscribe, do all that shit. And we'll see each other hopefully next week. So thank you so much. Bye.